Hey there, it's Olivia-Savannah here from Olivia's Catastrophe, and I'm joined with
Hannah from Ladder M.
And we're here to talk about our 2023 TBR challenge progress, which I'm very happy to talk about.
I love the way you said progress. I said catch up in mine almost intentionally, whereas you're like, progress.
Can you guess who might be ahead in this challenge?
Could you work it out? Put those clues together.
But we're going to talk through on this channel here right now in this video my side of the challenge, and if you want to check out more you should head over to Hannah's wonderful channel where we shall be talking about her progress.
Thank you for calling it progress. I am in the minus, but barely.
But it's still progress because
it is.
Nobody loses in this challenge.
Nobody loses. I really enjoyed the shuffle and then when you were like, and the roast.
Because ultimately we're just trying to reduce our TBRs. And if you want to know the rules and the details and everything, I'll have a link to our announcement videos down below so you can check that out first. But we're going to talk through the books that I've read, unhauled, hauled, and then reveal where I'm at. And so far in 2023, I have read 47 books.
That's really good.
I've never read this many books in a year, like 2 consecutive months in a year. I'm under extreme stress because I'm flat hunting in London and reading is a coping mechanism, and that has helped a lot. I also, unlike Hannah, I read exclusively books that I own. And that is where our books
helps
differ.
Yeah.
Do you wanna comment on that or anything?
I've read 27 books this year. Of my own TBR, only 16. So
yeah, I think it's difficult when you read across other formats.
Yes, I should really help myself and just focus on what's in front of me and my shelves. And I did consider the other day going through my own TBR and making a stack of books that I also have as audiobooks or could get as audiobooks because then I can burn through them quicker. But you told me no. So I will do that when you are not here.
I told you no because it doesn't benefit me.
Yeah, I know. But I really enjoyed your really stern no.
But it's a good thing for you to do. And then in unhauling, I've unhauled 55 books this year, which it sounds like a lot, but actually for me that's quite normal.
Yes. I was going to say, actually that's not too bad. I thought I was going to be further away from you than that.
Yeah, no.
But actually that's not too bad. Okay.
Because I unhaul quite regularly, and this doesn't count the books that I read and then unhaul. So I've probably unhauled more books than that.
But it's just the ones that you've unhauled without reading.
Without reading. Which is more than usual actually, because I've started DNFing and I used to never DNF. I'm
so proud of you. I am a massive advocate for DNFing. Reading is not a hostage situation. It's one of my favourite things to say to people. So why are you reading a book that you don't enjoy? Why would you do that? Why would you waste your time with that? So I'm here for it.
That's a very good point. I still need to internalise it more because the ones that I've DNF'd have been ones I have not spent money on. They're usually review copies or giveaway wins.
It's baby steps. It's a start. I'm still here for it. The next step is knowing that you don't have to finish a book that you should enjoy because it ticks boxes of books you've enjoyed before. That's the really difficult one. Or knowing that you don't have to pick up the next in a series. Now I know you're fine with that one. So you're already halfway there.
I'm like, no, I'm not.
I'm good.
I'm not stuck.
I'm done now. Yeah.
Or I'm not even going to read more by this author. I'm just like,
yeah.
I tried.
How often do you give authors a second chance? Are you a second chance author kind of gal?
I give them like 2 chances.
2 chances.
Often 2 chances, especially if they write different genres, different age audiences. Like if I give them 2 chances because if I hadn't given Maggie Stiefvater 2 chances, I wouldn't have found one of my favourite series of all time, which is The Raven Cycle.
That's fair.
Because I started with Shiver, which arguably I should have liked because it was werewolves and I thought it was absolutely boring.
That's totally understandable. I thought I was the kind of person where I'm like, you failed me once, dead to me. But then I was trying to think of authors that I didn't like. And actually, I have tried several of their books just to be sure. So like V.E. Schwab, Sebastian de Castell, they're all like authors like that where I'm like, I've tried a variety, like you said, like across different ages. And actually, yeah, no, I think I'm the same. But in my mind...
We can't V.E. Schwab together.
Yeah, we did. But in my mind, I'm like, no, dead to me.
I love that you think you're more brutal than you are.
I always do. I always think I'm a lot harsher as a reader. I like to lower people's expectations with how nice I'm going to be about books. And then when I actually love it, I share that same level of intensity, but in a positive way. So just hedge your bets.
That's fair. That's fair. And then hauling, I've hauled 53 books, which, again, I'm on a buying ban, so I don't always
impressive.
know how that happens. I don't know. Some of them are review copies.
Yeah.
Some of them are your unhaul books.
Yes.
I don't know what the rest of them are.
Well, to be fair, we didn't count birthday presents and Christmas presents.
Yes.
But whether there were books bought in sales, because obviously you're on a book buying ban. I imagine it's maybe other things related to that.
I did spend my... No, I put that as Christmas books. I was going to say I spent my Christmas gift card. I don't know where they are. I should look back on my hauls and see where they came from. If they are review copies, it means I need to stop
Okay.
myself.
Yes.
Because I know my reading is not going to maintain at this level. And then if my hauls continue to maintain at that level, then I'm letting have it away, and then we can't have that.
I'd like to win. I'd really like to win. There's no two ways about this. You know when you watch shows and people are really like demure and they're like, well, may the best person win. You know, like you did in
Like I fake.
Yeah.
I fake that mentality.
I fake that. Whereas I'm like, I would like to win and I will be spiteful until I do.
And if I lose, I'll be like, oh, it's okay. We all deducted stuff from our TBR, and then I'll go home and cry.
Yeah. No, genuinely, I'll be the same. I'll be like, you know what, Olivia, I did my best. What more can you do? And then we probably would never speak again. So
we really played ourselves.
we were like, this is a really nice booktube friendship. Like, you're the booktuber that I hang out with the most in real life now, other than Lizzie, who I live with.
I was about to say Lizzie.
Yeah, well, I live with Lizzie, so it's kind of, I have to hang out with her. She has to hang out with me. She cannot escape me now. But we meet in person. We hang out. We go to the theatre together. It's lovely.
That is true.
And we're throwing this all away.
We had such a good thing.
Imagine if thing is though, do you know what will actually ruin our friendship? It won't be one person winning. It will be if at 11:59 on the last day of December, we have the same number of books in our minus points.
We'd just do it again.
We would do it again,
We'd just
and that
continue.
would ruin our friendship.
That would.
That would be the end.
So I just need to win this year, and then that can be the end of it, and we can stay friends.
I don't think that's going to happen, but okay.
She says she doesn't think that's going to happen. I would like to now reveal what my number is.
I can't look.
So I'm at -45, which is a very... I'm happy with my TBR that it's gone down by -45. Happy that I'm winning. I almost touched -50. And then
I put a stop to that.
Yeah.
I was like, absolutely not. Not on my watch.
Basically not in this house.
Not in this house.
Set foot in this house, and then she was like, here's your books.
How dare you attack me in my own home.
So I'm going to go back to London with a huge box of books.
Yeah.
But I'm also almost done my current read, so...
Yeah. I have actually returned the box to you as well, because it was your box.
We have a box that just goes back and forth as we send each other unhaul things. It's very entertaining, but the good thing is the boxes are always more full coming from London.
You can think that. I know that's not true. I know that I crammed as many into that box this time as I could. I nearly set up a second box, especially when Lizzie gifted you something from her unhaul as well. So, and to be fair, you also had your Gothtober candles that have been sat waiting for you since October.
Which I'm very excited to burn. And I hope you're very excited for Gothtober this year, because we have good things planned. But one step at a time.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was like,
this is our March catch up. And I'm like, October's coming, guys.
You know, like those people that get really intense about Christmas, but we're like that about Gothic fiction. We're like, it's coming.
There's 233 days until October. No, I don't actually know how many
I would
days.
love for that to be true. I would love for that to be true. That's amazing.
I can't just whip out this knowledge. But yeah, that's how it's going. It's going well.
I love the smug face. It's going really well.
We shall continue, and we'll check in halfway through.
Yes.
We might be in the same place, we might not be.
I'd like us to be. I'd like us to be in the same place.
I'd like us to be in the same place too.
It makes being smug to each other a little bit more fun.
Yeah. We would be so much more tame if we were filming this separately.
Yeah. I know that when I filmed the clip for your announcement video, the first time I was going to be like, yeah, like it's going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to this challenge. I'm really looking, because I thrive on challenge anyway, and I know you do too. So we like setting those boundaries and then like blasting through them. And then I started giggling halfway through filming it and was like, no, I'm just going to be spiteful. So I'm just going to be straight up. I will do whatever I need to win. So I think when it's face to face, it doesn't feel quite so threatening. I don't feel like I'm just being like, I'm coming for you, Olivia.
Well,
you know?
you do call me out when I'm trying to sneak pages in, and you're like,
yeah.
why are you reading your book?
To be fair though, what was really funny is yesterday, you were cooking me crumble, amazing. Lizzie was cooking dinner, and I was like, and now is my chance to squeeze some more pages in. And I like snuck away to read my book. And not only that, I picked up the book that you told me on my current TBR would be my quickest read. So I was like, let's just get this done.
Why did you trust me? But actually, it is a
very quick read.
It
Almost
was
50
produced
pages.
by Sarah Simone.
It is. It's smart. It is what it is.
It is what it is. I'm actually looking forward to your thoughts on that.
I'm actually enjoying it.
There's no further comments to be had on that.
I'm not talking about it just yet. No,
But yeah, thank you for joining us. See you in about 3 months' time for our next update.
Yes.
And yes, check us out on
On Goodreads?
No, not on Goodreads. Check us out on Instagram as we give regular updates over there. And, you know, beautiful gothic photos. Make sure to subscribe to Hannah's channel. Comment down below.
Mm-hmm.
What should they comment?
They can leave a book stack. Or a little
I never
book
do the
emoji.
emojis thing, but we should do the emojis thing.
Is that because you don't remember what the emojis are, or just because you don't use emojis?
I just don't use emojis.
Oh, okay.
I hope they know that if they want to leave emojis only, they can leave emojis.
That's
but I
fine.
also like to give a question. That's because I like to respond to questions.
Well, what was the first book you DNF'd this year, seeing as you're new
That
to
is a
DNFing?
very good question. As Hannah said, please leave a comment down below with that. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. I'm just doing my usual spiel.
I'm really enjoying it.
And don't forget to hit the notification bell to be updated every time we have a new video. And you know what they say? Onwards and upwards.
Excelsior! I was like, I'm gonna do it.